GSL Code S. In the bottom center, he has to turn this around.
CJ&2's hero, Kim Junho.
Really tense moment here.
Saw it by the eye twitch. A deep breath in.
And in the upper left with the best micro for Protoss in the world.
SK Telecom T1 parting. 원이사.
What builds will these guys go for? All right, a fast gateway here once again. Not a hero.
Okay, so we're going to have just a little bit of downtime before we know what they're doing. So I don't know if you knew this, Artosis, but whenever you're overseas or you have a day off, and I'm with Wolf, I always make sure to make up a few lies about you.
Yeah.
For instance, I said that you had a massive collection of Beanie Babies.
Yeah, that's a lie.
No, it's not. Trying to think if there's something we could start doing to lie about Wolf here. Is there some rumor we could spread about Wolf?
Toupee, not real hair.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, we could make up rumors if Wolf has hair plugs or something like that.
Yeah.
No, so just so you guys know, I mean that's why he's so obsessed with that hair.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
He's after something he's never had. He was actually born bald. It was and just never grew hair. Yeah,
some babies are born bald.
And don't tweet that at him right now. Don't do that.
No, definitely
well,
don't do
actually,
that.
Yeah, because
that would really
be rude. This is just a secret that we're telling you guys.
This is just between us and you.
Yeah.
However many people are watching the stream.
Usually get a good amount in round of 16.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong group as well. Now, once again with the quick gateway from Hero, but a completely different strategy, going for that very fast Oracle. But it is a 2 gateway opening here from parting, so he's definitely going to be able to get enough Stalkers out that he can stop it, but where will they be when the Oracle gets to his base? Something they'll always remember. I was across the map when the Oracle came to my base. I remember it vividly. It killed all my probes.
This could be another down and dirty game.
Certainly could be.
Fast and action-packed.
Certainly could be. But I would say,
by the way, can
Hero
I say something right now?
The favorite here.
This music that's playing is the best StarCraft II music. Now you can't hear it, but...
You're crazy. There was no music
No,
ever.
listen. Yeah. This is like...
This must be some Terran music.
Is it Terran?
Has to be if it's
StarCraft
good.
1 Terran music sucks.
StarCraft 1 Terran music sucks?
Yeah.
Why don't you just
You can't
go
say
away?
anything about the Terran race in Brood War.
You're literally not even allowed. All right, he's actually going for Phoenixes instead of Oracles here. And of course, Phoenixes have a lot of utility as well. You get a few of these guys out, and they can pick off units. They help out a lot during battles later on, whereas the Oracle does not.
Oh, and, Dark Shrine.
Yeah, the Dark Shrine not really going to get too much done here for parting. But it's not a bad tech route to just have in your pocket anyways.
Well, I think you have to have a certain number of Dark Shrine builds in any tournament because if the other player's not prepared for it,
it gives free wins every now and
then.
Yeah,
free wins, so the player has to offset maybe what he would want to do ideally, like not just even go for detection, do something else.
Yeah, cancels the Dark Shrine the moment that these Phoenixes get up here.
Oh, barely saves that Mothership Core. Nicely done.
Yeah, it was good for him to force that out of it and deal a lot of damage.
Now, do you think he should have canceled that while the Phoenixes were still over, or should they have let him fly away and then cancel it?
I think it's okay to just go ahead and cancel and get your Blink started. Blink takes so long to upgrade nowadays. I think that's totally fine. Like, you don't need to go too mind-gamey sometimes. It's not like he's super far behind because he made it and canceled. He's actually, he's okay. Because he does have that Twilight tech, so he can go Blink since he already had some Stalkers from his 3-gate opener. Or 2-gate opener.
Still Hero here on one base. And you can see the Stalkers actually attempting to preempt where the Phoenixes are going to come in here.
Yeah, it's pretty normal, though. If you open with Phoenixes, you always go into a Robo afterwards. And you'll always have your expansion up later than your opponent. But it's okay because your Phoenixes help you to shave a few probes off. That make it that even though you have a little bit later Nexus, you're still fine.
Phoenixes now come up. And again, just really good zoning here from Parting. The Nexus is going to be a little bit later here for Hero, and he's going to get this Mothership Core really nicely done.
Oh,
that's what he was trying to
Phoenix,
do.
Though.
Yeah. Considering he wasn't massing a lot of Phoenixes, I mean, the difference between 3 and 2 is actually pretty huge.
It is. It is. Not as big as the difference between 2 and 1, because then your lifts are really funny.
And you just pick them up, and it's like the Phoenix is just doing reps.
You pick them up, and the Phoenix pilot gives the lifted probe the finger, and then
yeah.
it drops it.
Yeah.
Okay,
so. Well, he's going to be safe against the Stalkers of the Blink with those 2 Immortals there. Oop, don't lose that second one.
Really far behind on probes, unfortunately. You know, Parting's economy really getting a heads up here. It feels like Hero just not quite doing it today, man.
Yeah, well, I think, the way these games have panned out, you can see a lot of players getting discouraged here. For instance, Sue losing to that Canada Rush, I think he probably would have won that series overall had that first game not gone as poorly as that, you know?
Perhaps.
Really discouraging game. Same thing here for Hero. Hero really getting stomped by Sue. And I think maybe affecting their morale a little bit.
You know, being down 6 probes is kind of rough too, but you know, at least he still does have those Phoenixes, and every now and then he's picking up a probe, so he can continue to catch up on that probe count. And of course, they're giving him great scouting intel. And you know, one more thing on top of that, Parting's army consists pretty heavily of Stalkers, 7 Blink Stalkers at the moment, whereas there's already 3 Immortals out for Hero. So, as far as unit composition goes, Hero definitely has an advantage there. Phoenix World. Magic Phoenixes, regular Phoenixes.
Yep. Real Phoenixes, poser Phoenixes.
Yeah. Well, we do have that Templar Archives coming up for Parting at the moment. And he's just, like, completely skipping any Immortals. Okay, there he goes. He finally does make an Immortal here. But that's his first Immortal he's making, so gonna be pretty heavily behind in that. But there's things that you can do to make up for being behind in the Immortal count. In fact, this is something really interesting that we see from Zest from time to time in PvP, where he'll start his Immortal production a lot later. And people are normally used to starting Immortal production a bit earlier just to have more, and they're just safe. If you have them, you're not going to die. But if you can kind of tell what's going on, like against a Phoenix opening, you're not going to die because they aren't going to attack you early. Because, you know, they spent so much money getting these Phoenixes out. So the fact that he's starting this later allows him to kind of get his infrastructure up a little bit quicker, because the Immortal is such an expensive unit, which is going to give him more units a little bit later on. It's going to give him a more stronger, like, mid-game supply.
Now, in this phase of PvP, usually neither player can kill each other, so we should be going into a pretty long... Oh, is he going to catch this?
I think so. I
my God! I've never seen anything so close like that.
Never?
That was like the warp in, like, the Nexus started warping in as the probe was literally just taking off from the ground. That's pretty huge, by the way, getting the 3rd Nexus started, because that one of the advantages you can get with the Phoenixes there is you usually can force the 3rd base to be delayed. So, Parting looking great.
And he's actually even zapped one of the Phoenixes, so now with just 1 Phoenix left, that's like a hallucination that costs supply.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going to push out here now. Can this timing work out? I mean, the number of Immortals is intimidating. 5 is a good number.
It is.
The question is
3 Sentries is good
there
as well.
Yeah. The problem is that there's good enough Zealots out here.
The thing is, Parting's charge is not quite close enough to done for me to feel confident.
Well, the other thing is that, I mean, Hero does have sentries, but the Archons can just step on the force field, so...
Yes, that is quite true. And, well, he does have his own sentries as well here, so... I think he's just going to hold on for the time being, Tasteless. And
well, if Hero doesn't kill him pretty quickly here, guys, he will lose. I mean, 3 base versus 2 base. You know.
What Hero has going for him here is just the fact that he has more Immortals, really. Ooh, very nice move, trying to kill off that Mothership Core with the feedback. If he could feedback that, that would be gigantic. But, you know, they both have, like, I think the same number of gateways. They just continually have the same supplies as each other. So this all really comes down to, are these Immortals going to be worth enough?
Well, the supply army-wise very even. This is going to come down a lot to engagements. Oh, is it going to... Oh, nice.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't lose it.
Yeah, as long as he keeps it alive.
Yeah, killing 1 sentry is pretty decent.
Okay, now here's the plan from Hero. He's going to have that Warp Prism come up here, and he's going to drop in the main while he hits over here. Problem is that even though this is a big ramp he's coming down, it is a concave versus convex scenario.
Here come those Zealots out. Not necessarily the greatest positions. That cannon actually plays pretty well.
Yeah, really well, actually.
SimCity overall kind of messing with him. And this does force him to send some units up. So now he has to decide, is that enough units sent up? Can he break through?
Nice time warp there.
Realizes that he has to do something.
Well, he did get him out there. It's actually a proper arc now for Hero.
That is true. He's taking some additional damage here, though. Let's see, Army Supply very, very close at the moment.
Okay, the engagement started.
And we actually do have these Zealots charging for it right now. The Archons dealing a lot of damage.
You know, there's just too many Zealots there with the Archons as well. And this angle here, okay, now this is a lot of Immortals, but there's too much of units that the Immortals are not extraordinary against, like other Immortals.
Yeah, Parting just doing a fantastic job. With the higher Archon count.
He might just, yep, there it
Zealot
is.
count.
He knows it's over.
He was able to actually cut through his opponent's Zealots quickly enough, especially since a bunch were warped in the main base, that he was able to get on top of those Immortals, which are oftentimes a game changer, but in this case, definitely not enough for the lack of the Zealot wall.
GG.
So Hero bombs out of this group in last place.
Yeah, really disappointing showing there from Hero. Parting, now knowing, okay, I made it to the next step, but I have one more person to beat, and that's going to be my teammate Sue. This is going to be a great PvZ. This is going to be a lot of fun, Artosis.
It could well be, Tasis. You know, we will see.
Hero clearly not pleased with the results here today. A lot of people wanted to see him get further on in this GSL, but today was not the day.
I would have not minded to see him go on to that.
Yeah, I enjoy casting his games, but
it's too bad. Sue and Parting, though, both very, very strong players. Both players that you could expect to even possibly win GSL.
Absolutely. We're going to go to a short break, and when we come back, we're going to go on to our final PvZ here for today's